oops. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to set something up and my world fell. Well, my camera fell, but... Hello, everyone. My name is Rima Bechara. I am the owner of Walls and More. I'm standing up right now. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of drama going on, apparently, in our paint world. I'm not sure what it's all about because I just heard about it minutes before coming on. And I hope to give you an hour of ideas. Hello from hold on, I need my glasses. I'm trying to pretend I don't. From Gautier. Hi, Bobby, Guardia. Anyway, sorry, I lost my chain of thought. So as I said, there's a lot of stuff going on that I just heard about. I'm not quite sure what is going on, but for the next hour, come and watch, relax, learn, and I hope I'm able to inspire you. Hello, Debbie, how are you? I'm going to point the camera down, and today we're going to be doing something that I've done before, but in different ways. We're going to be using foils, we're going to be using texture paste. I'm going to do things that I have not done before, trying out some new stuff, seeing if it works or not. Actually, before I start, because I have it right here, I just want to show you the result. Oops, that's not part of it. The result of the live on the sparkle chicks, where we used resin and a store-bought ornament and some glass. That was one of them. And I added a string. And let me put that down carefully so I don't break it. Let me show you the other one as well. And this is the second one. Oh, thank you so much, Bobby. These are easy to do. There's a video from last week that will show you exactly step by step what you need to do. And if you still have questions after watching that, please let me know. And I will be very happy to help you as much as I can. So let me put this down and turn you down. And hopefully my camera won't collapse. Actually, what I should do so that I can see all your comments is open up my computer. I should have done that, but a friend of mine contacted me literally minutes before the live and asked me to check on something, and I had no idea what was going on. Anyway, whilst I'm waiting for my computer to turn on, I'm going to show you some of the things we'll be working on. And these are 3 ornaments that I've done, and they're all using foils, 3 different kinds of foils. And also, what I'd like to work on are ornaments like this and like this, but instead of just putting, I want to try out different glitters on this texture paste. So if you have any questions, I'll be able to see them on my page. So I'm just setting it up so that I can go there. And where am I? Okay, I found myself. Let me turn down the volume. Okay. All right, we're all set. Okay, the first thing is, have any of you done any foils? If you have not, foils, and you don't know anything about them, foils are metallized. They're metallized colors that you can apply or transfer onto a surface, and there are different kinds. There's solid ones, there's colored ones, there's glittery ones. So we'll be working with some of those. And actually, I forgot to show you my favorite one. I love this pattern. It's very easy to do. I'm going to show you step by step on how to do it. And I hope you'll enjoy it. This is also a reindeer that I did that has foils. But on top of the foils, what I also added was resin. And if you want to learn how to resin, then it's very easy. All you have to do is go back and check the video that I was talking about last week, that I did last week that I just mentioned. So that would help you out. So when you come on, please say hello and tell me where you're from, tell me what the weather's like, tell me a little bit about you. What I'm making, Lisa, is I'm going to be foiling some ornaments, seeing it's before Christmas. So I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. And I've prepared some ahead of time, but I because, hi Gwendolyn, how are you? But because let's use this one. Because some of the, one of the items we're using needs 45 minutes to set. I pre-painted what exactly the stuff that I'm doing right now. I did ahead of time, but I will show you how to get there. So right here, I'm just using regular gold paint. On the ones that I've pre-painted, I did black, because black goes with everything. It's just a snowflake from Hobby Lobby. Oh no, you're making me jealous. You are making me jealous. Oh, it's freezing here. I do not like the cold. In fact, I don't like the cold at all. Even the snow, I'm over snow, even though it hasn't, well, it snowed a little bit. Yes, Gwendolyn, busy. You're busy? Yeah, I've been busy. Did you watch the resin video? And I haven't seen you post any pictures of your work, Gwendolyn. Okay, I'm going to need a little bit more paint. Let me just see where I put that. Oh my God, it's 72. You're in shorts and flip-flops? I'm in the wrong place. I'm in Boston, or near Boston. And yesterday was beautiful. We had 55 degrees, which was great. Oh no, I just wish we had some warm weather. I really do. Actually, I put too much on, so let me just paint, remove the paint so as not to waste it. So you just basically buy your ornaments or whatever wood or glass or metal that you want to use. And I typically paint black, but you don't have to. This one is gold. And that's what I'll be using. And this process does take some planning ahead of time. It's not like a one and done situation, but the results are amazing, or at least I think they are. Okay, we've half painted this one. Let me see if there's any others that I would want to paint, so that, I mean, even metal, that's from the dollar store. You can do that. So I'm going to set this aside. Actually, no, I'm going to blow dry it. Not blow dry it. Oh, okay. Did you watch the video, Gwendolyn, on the resin that I did last week? Oh, 64. Debbie, I would take 64. And 63 in Indiana, I would take 63. Well, I can't wait to see what you're doing, Gwendolyn. Normally I wouldn't do this. I would not dry it ahead of time. It's still a bit wet. I don't see why you couldn't, but I would use a flat sheen. I would not use a semi-gloss sheen. That's the only thing. Very honestly, I don't see why not, but I've never tried it. Because I like, when you're painting by hand, not everything is perfect, as you can see. And when you spray paint, things tend to be more perfect. I haven't tried it, but like I said, I don't know why it wouldn't work. There's no reason for it, but be careful of the sheen. Okay, so before I set this aside and it has dried, I'm going to use I'll tell you what this is. I'm going to use a product called foil adhesive, and that's something that I sell on my website. Yeah, go back. It explains all about resin, how to do things with resin. I'm just going to add just a tiny bit of water, even though the plate's dirty. You'll have to forgive me. I was too lazy to go downstairs to my studio to get one. This was thick. It's an oldish jar. When I say oldish, it's probably about, it's been used maybe 3 or 4 times. But I've left it opened for a long time. And actually this is too small. Let me see if I can, oh, there it is. And I have a brush right here. And what you need to do is try and give as even of a coating as you possibly can. And if you leave texture, you will get texture when you foil. I'm trying to do it as smooth as possible and try and make sure I cover everything. And then you need to leave it for 45 minutes. That's not 4 to 5, 4 45 minutes to an hour. And see how it's not clear? Can you see that? The difference between this side and this side? It looks like a white. Well, that, when the time for it to set up happens, see, I've left some grooves here and I don't want those, so I'm going to go over it. When it becomes clear, transparent, and you can't see anything else, and that usually takes about 45 minutes, then you'll know, besides the timing, that what you've done, that your adhesive is ready. So we're going to put this one aside. I don't know if we'll wait 45 minutes for it or not, but we'll see. Now, does anyone have any questions so far? Hi, Desiree. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you for joining us. I'm doing foiling, your favorite thing. Desiree, by the way, is amazing at foiling. I'm going to call her the queen of foiling. Whilst this is, whilst we're waiting for this to set up, let's try something else. I'm sure most of you have decoupaged before. And ended up with ornaments like this. I want to try something different. And I have some decoupaged ornaments. These are plastic. And I'm going to try something new with them. What I used to do, let me get some actually alcohol to clean. Because I can see some dirt. Before you touch anything like glass or plastic, well, in my case, plastic, wipe down the glass. Sometimes dirt's full on them, and that's not what you want. There we go. Let me put this away. I am actually going to show you, and I'd forgotten about this, a glass that I just primed, and I'm thinking of putting I don't know what color, maybe black. Actually, I should paint it black and leave it to dry. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Once we finish these, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, when I'm doing these, I want to make sure that they are clean. Yeah. Thank you, Desiree. Okay, I think this is as clean as we're going to get it. I'm going to be using a product by the same company, and that's also on my website, called Texture Medium. And I found that this is an easy way of adding snow to my projects. I'm trying to find there we go. Okay, so we use the texture medium. I'm going to try it one by one. I'm just going to move these out of the way. I'm going to put this one here. And this is like a marshmallow paste. And all you have to do is just put it on. And I would use a stiffer brush than this one. And this is on the back. I want to see the front. So I'm not going to go all the way around. And again, how long does this take to dry? I really don't know. It depends how thick you put it on. But I'm going to do it so that it looks like a window and you'll get peaks. I want to leave, oops, I missed here. It's very easy to apply. And you can, if you want, put some texture paste here. Or you can paint it white, it's whichever, because the image will project much better if it's painted white or it has a white background. You may need to add some more in spaces. Look at your ornament and see if you see any spaces. If you do, then all you have to do is just add a little bit more. Okay, for this one, I'm going to stop, even though I think I went maybe too high. But then I'm just going to get something to hold it. I have to tell you, for the others, I used a product called Diamond Dust that all the crafters seemed to love. Well, that was the result with the crafters. And usually what I do is paint it white, then add the texture medium, and then I'll wait for it to dry, add decoupage, what's it called, Mod Podge, and then throw on it the Diamond Dust. But I find it easier not to have to go through all these steps, but just put your texture medium, paint your background, your background from the back, and what we're going to do today is add glitter. Actually, I'm going to do this all over. I'm not going to put a white background. I'm just going to stipple on. This. Okay. Now, I just wish I had somewhere to put this. Let me just get glitter. And I have silver glitter. I have blue glitter. Gold. Gold is somewhere right here. And I have very fine green glitter. Oh no, those are both silver. Why? Where is my gold? Oh, there it is. And I got some gold. I should have planned this better to have this hanging, but if you'll bear with me. Let's see. As you can tell, I haven't used this yet. And hopefully I'll be able, oops, Did you see that? Yep, that's not what you do. So what I'm going to do, look, I got some already on here. Can you see it? So what I would do is the dollar store has these what are they called? Jugs, where you can just control how much glitter is going on. And I find you use a lot less. So I do like the way I do like this. Look at it. I do like the gold. It doesn't look like snow, but it's not a bad look. I still prefer, I think, the diamond dust to this. Now, on the inside, once it's dry, you can fill it up with things. Where's the other one? I'm looking for the one that oops. Today I'm very messy. And look what I did, guys. Oh my God. I ended up with glitter here when it fell out. And on my other projects. Well, that's okay. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to find, where's the other, I know I showed it to you. It was clear. And on the inside, I put like snowflakes. Those little foamy things that you find at Hobby Lobby. Why is it I can't find it? You can also add trims, like here I used Would You Bend that you can put around. And that you can do either before the snow or after the snow. And if you notice here, my snow is not as peaky as this one. See, this one is more like a coating of snow. This one is like drifts of snow. That's the gold. Let me put, I should have arranged this and organized this much better, but I didn't. Let me find a place. To put this so that it can dry. It's not going to dry by the end of this hour. Hold on, sorry about that, but I just don't want to ruin it. This is the one I was looking at. Look at the stuff that's inside. I don't know if you can see it, those small things. Apparently, yes. No, Gwendolyn, it's not that rough. No, if you mix it with resin, it will not show. Everything that I did on the live to test out the diamond dust, I will, Desiree. Thank you, Lisa. No, Gwendolyn, don't use diamond dust in your resin. It won't show. I tried it even after the live. I put it on it at a time when the resin was more or less setting, thinking it wouldn't sink, but it sank. The minute it sinks, it loses the glitter. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, Gwendolyn. The only time I have found it that it shows is more or less after applying the resin wait at least 5 or 6 hours before sprinkling on the diamond dust. And even then, a good portion of it is going to sink. Because someone else, I was watching another live, and they said that their diamond dust showed. I can't claim that that is true, because with me, it did not work. Maybe they did something else that I didn't do. I don't know. But with me, the diamond dust did not show. Let me just pour this back. I should have bought a few of these, but I didn't know if they would work or not. So let's try another one. And put in it some silver. And this is just regular silver glitter. This is actually glass glitter that I'm using right now. Okay, let's try this out. I'm going to put my, hold on, let me just type out Texture Medium. And foil adhesive. Sorry, I'm just typing, and I don't know how good my typing is. Okay, let's try another one. Again, we want to maintain the front view, so we're going to have like a window. So I'll just apply this all over. I'm going to put it on the back as well. Now, you don't have to do what I'm doing right now, and that's apply it all over. You can paint the back. But if you can skip a step, why not? I'm just going to add some more. What else could you use? The only other thing that I can think of, and I'll send you a picture of it, is like, you know, these sequin type that are iridescent. Anything that's plasticky, will show through. But I'm trying to, Amanda, do you, oh, that is the wrong thing. Hold on one second. I gave you the wrong website information. Hold on. Let me just put that in again. Gwendolyn, I will send you a message and a picture, and you can get it at hobbylobby.com. Hopefully this will work. No, why isn't it working? Oh, because I'm doing the space. Edit. Hey Maddie, how are you? I can't seem to type in my own, oh, I know why. Walls and More by me. Okay, this is what it is. Yes, that's it. Okay. How are you, Maddie? How is it in New Jersey? Are you cold like we are? Okay, now I've done this. Let's try out the silver glass glitter. Well, I'm not sure that I like this. I'll compare again. This is the look I've gotten. I kind of like it better than the gold. I maybe should have added more texture. But what if we add both silver and gold? And I'm trying to use up what I have. Let's see. I actually prefer the gold and the silver. Can you see that? Can you see the sparkles? Okay. I think now, let me put this one away. I think that the other projects, the one we started with, is the next thing we're going to do. This one's not quite ready, even though it's got sparkles. In fact, all of them have sparkles, and I'm a bit upset because that was my mistake. This is one that I painted earlier, and I can see a hair. And let's decide, do you want to see the glitter? We have 3, and I'm going to cut a piece, three snowflakes. So I'm going to cut a bit of foil. Amanda, did I say hello to you? I saw your name and I thought I was saying hello, but I may have forgotten. It's called old age, my friend. All right, so then you get your foil. You don't need very much. And put it on. Now, some people crumple it up. I don't, actually. The only reason I'm using this is to raise it up. Okay. And I typically use my fingers. Now, you're not going to get a 100% release from this foil. And it works just like a rub-on transfer, except a rub-on transfer is guaranteed, or should, release 100%. This does not guarantee that. The adhesive only does what the adhesive can. And then you take a peek. Now see, all the areas that are near these glass glittery things, stop the foil from adhering. Let's try it again here. Lesson number 1. Do not ever put glitter near your foil adhesive. See, it covered it more. Let me see if I can remove more. Because it has a raised surface. you can go back. You can either do it with your finger, or you can do it with a brush, or you can do it with a piece of paper towel or a cloth. Let me see this side. Okay. Let's give it one more shot. And let's remove it. Now you know that it's released because look at the foils that have transferred here. And this is what you'll end up with. This is a very fast. Now I'm going to try and release some here because I kind of like this. And by the way, when you're doing the foils, I keep meaning to forget, you always put the pretty side up. Always, always, always. So this is the side that you put down, and this is what will transfer. And this, I think, looks good. Now, to finish it off, you can either put resin right on top, like I did with this one, and with the deer. Where's the deer? I can't find the deer. Or like this one. This one has resin as well. Let me see if there's anything else. This one does not. But I want to show you before we do the next one. You can, as I said, you can either put resin or you can put a sealer, any kind of sealer, preferably a glossy one. Now here, I painted the base gold, as you can see, and I didn't wait for it to dry long enough. I applied another foil on top. And because the adhesive was still thick, too thick, it ripped the foil off. Can you see that right here? I mean, with a busy pattern, most people can't tell, but I can. So we've got this. The deer did run away. It's hunting season. Yeah, thank you, Desiree. Yeah, the imperfections are still, I think, amazing. But be careful. Don't do what I did, because that's what you'll end up with. And then all you have to do is, you can do the other side, or you can just leave it like that, or you can foil the other side. Now, if I'd had foil adhesive on here, I would have foiled this side as well. And maybe I'll do that. There's another one that also got a spattering of glitter. Yum. And we're going to try another foil adhesive. This one's called Garrison's Glitter. And I love this foil adhesive. I mean, this foil. I don't know why. It's probably the only foil that I sell that makes me feel very Christmassy when I use it. And again, I cut a piece, and it might be too short or too small, but we can move it around. So there again, apply it. Pretty face up. Hey, Kathy, how are you? I was going to respond to you, but I started the live. That's very true. Very good tip, Desiree. Hi, Amber. Oh, don't worry. You're never late, Amber. That's a very good tip. So just wipe it. damp cloth, wipe it off and let it air dry. Okay, well today I would have done that. That's a good tip to know. I don't know everything about foils, so Desiree's helping me learn. But see, I can see some areas pulling. If I'd had time, that's exactly what I would have done if I wasn't on the live, but now you can see what not to do. And let's see. Okay, let me see if I can just remove these and fill in the gaps. But as Desiree said, that's what we should be doing. But on the live, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to take the time to let it air dry. Okay, so let's see now. That's much better. Let's see this side. I'm going to remove some of the glitter and try it one more time. And here, I didn't have enough foil to do the end. So all I'm going to do is just pick part of the foil that looks as close as possible to the colors you have, and no one will know that you're fixing a mistake. See? But there again, I put it on too thick, or I don't know. I think I didn't give this long enough to dry. But it could also be that the glitter, because it is glass, cut it off, cut the adhesive off. Look, you can still see the areas. And if I was to put it back, oh look, the glass did cut the adhesive. Can you see it there? Let me see if I've got something white. Will this show through? Look at this. Can you see the hole here? There are two holes. And that's from the glitter. Okay, well, for sure, I will never do glitter again when I'm using foil adhesive. And then the third one, which only has a couple of areas. That one, I'm going to use this rainbow foil. Oh, they are, Amber, they've been around for a long, long time. When I was a faux finisher, we used to do them on walls. That's very true. That's very true. I'm so glad you said that, Gwendolyn. It's better to learn from other people's mistakes. And I'm learning from my own mistakes. It's not like I know everything. I don't. And I love learning. That's why I'm always taking online classes. Not just to support other artists, but also to learn. Okay, let's see this one. Let's try again. See, I want to show you right here where, because of some of the glass, you see that hole there? that's the glass going through the foil. But with this, it still looks very, very pretty. And as I said, you need to seal it. And, or you can put resin on top. Now, if you decide that you don't like this, you can put foil adhesive on again and try and use exactly the same colors that you used earlier to get that. That's if you want to try and make it as perfect as possible. I really don't think it matters. I love it the way it is. So we'll move on to our next one, which, Amanda, if you're still on, you should try it. You should try it, Amber. It's really great. Amanda, guess what I got in the mail this morning? You got your package and I got mine. Can I just... That's my daughter calling me, but she should know that I'm on a live. She's going to the Cape for the weekend. In Nantucket, they're having like a stroll for Christmas to support local artists, and that's what she's going to do. Now this one, look at the amount of glitter there is on it. So I'm going to try and remove. I don't think I'll be able to remove too much. That's the one that we painted earlier. And we applied the adhesive. And hopefully it's ready for you guys to see. Amanda, I'm going to send you some of these because I know you wanted some. And I didn't think I would get it before Christmas, but I did. This is another one of my favorites. And just remember, pretty side up. You want to see the pretty side. I didn't do well because of the glitter. Don't ever do what I did. It should turn out as beautiful as this, but it didn't. I'm a little bit, well, embarrassed, but I made a huge mistake. I'm glad that you're seeing the mistakes. You'll have to be patient just a little bit with me because I try my best to prepare ahead of time. But this time I messed up, and it happens, and it's okay. Let me see if I can do the center again. Yes, I love that too. I love that too. No, I didn't get more of, I couldn't get more of it on. But what I can do is then add some texture paste and drop some glitter on. It's not that I can, you know, you don't have to throw this. There's other things that you can use to cover it. So I'm sorry this didn't work because I messed up royally. I don't usually mess up. So for all the new people watching, I hate that I've messed up, but I'm human. And again, this is what this should look like. And I'm trying to see, and I think I did it on a red background. And this is another snowflake. Oops, I'm showing you, and I've got you. I'm just going to show you the rainbow This one is one of my favorites. Let me see what the name is. It is Garrison's Glitter. And this one is my new favorite, which is Galaxy, which also is Galaxy Glitter. Oh, the other one is Garrison. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. Which should have turned out like this, but didn't. We also did 2 snowflakes, one with gold, and then we added the silver. And one, actually the first one was gold and this one is silver. And you can add stuff to it inside. You can add, you know, like those hologramic foils to make it sparkly. I can't figure out my words in English, sorry. It's not a good thing, but it's me. Thank you all for your patience with me and for the time that you've spent. I'll be on again next Friday at the same time. And I hope that you'll all be able to join me. If anyone has any questions, please, please post them. I do go back and I do reread the questions. And if you have any ideas on projects that you'd like to see done, then please let me know. I really would like that. I wish you all a wonderful weekend from cold, yucky Boston. The sun was shining, but not anymore. Tomorrow, I'm very excited because I'm doing a show. I decided on this myself. My husband had this canopy built a couple of months ago, or a month ago, I can't remember. And he wanted it, his space, to sit outside and relax even in the winter because his office is still closed. So he's been working from home since March 15th. He does go down for meetings, but most of the time is spent up here. When I say up here, I mean in the house. So he had this area built for him and he put heaters in. And it's a huge space. It's covered. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do a show and I'm going to do it outside and I'm going to do it under the heaters. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. And what I did was invite friends by email. And hopefully some will show up. If they don't, that's fine too. I haven't lost anything. But I just thought it was a new way of showing things. And I will be wearing my mask. I'll tell you something. Yesterday, I was really upset. We went to this party. Oh, no, I'm not going to tell you because if my kids are watching, can't tell them. No, I'm not going to tell you. I might tell you one-on-one, but no, sorry. Forget that. Scratch that. Me and my big mouth. Thanks again, everyone. And I will see you next Friday. Please share. Oh, no, we're not supposed to say share either. Please sparkle, sprinkle, as much as you can without getting into trouble. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.